The mission response vehicle was given out to us at Toys R Us. I think it was a Toys R Us exclusive, I don't remember. At least that's where I found it. It came out in 2007 under a total of $49.99 if I recall. The cockpit opens up. You can fit your 5-inch Power Rangers in here. Just sit him in. Make sure his feet are all the way at the front, otherwise he won't go in all the way and you won't be able to get the feature to work. Just close this up for a second and switch this bad boy on. There's a little switch right here. You just flip it up and you'll hear this morpher sound. At least I think this was on the morpher. Okay, what you do is you open up the cockpit, and this is what I do. I just push on it.
Overdrive, Red Ranger, accelerate. Overdrive, Red Ranger, accelerate.
It has a tendency to mess up whenever it touches the chip. It'll keep saying the words Overdrive, Red Ranger, accelerate, and whoever's sitting in it. It also works with the female Rangers, which is a nice surprise when I first got this thing. I used to think the Bandai didn't give enough respect to the female Rangers until I heard this.
Overdrive, Yellow Ranger, accelerate.
Just one more time.
Overdrive, Yellow Ranger, accelerate.
That is a guy and a girl voice that is doing the Yellow Ranger. Where it says Overdrive, it's a guy. Where it says the color of the Ranger, that's a girl. I thought that was nice for Bandai, so thumbs up. Skip the Red Ranger again since he's my favorite. Red Ranger is always my favorite of all seasons. See him over here, there's one right here, it interacts.
Full power. Red Ranger, full power.
It will do that for any of them.
Yellow Ranger, full power.
One more time.
Yellow Ranger, full power. Mercury Ranger, full power.
Just in case you didn't hear it.
Mercury Ranger, full power.
Articulation on this thing, yes, articulation. It can go up all the way, it can go way back, fire behind, fire at the front. It can go 360, it can bend in any angle you want, it can do anything. It also has 2 missiles it can fire with the trigger button right here. These 3 missiles. They don't fire far, but they will knock down some evil space aliens. I've seen it happen before. They are also removable, and they can be attached on the sides. I don't know why, but it does look cool when it looks like that. It's a nice little gimmick, but I really don't think it was necessary. I'm back here. This part was not attached with the Zord at first. There I go, I called it a Zord, sorry. The mission response vehicle. It was actually, you had to assemble this from out of the box. Because it wasn't a big package either, it was pretty small. Bring the hatch down. There's this button right here that you can fire a seat out. And it makes siren sounds. This thing also can work with any vehicle motorcycle that came with the Operation Overdrive series of figures. It can also attach the black HoverTech cycle. Just slide it back into this hole right here. and it locks in pretty nice. And you can move it around and it's not going anywhere. And you can also fire it again. It doesn't go too far because of the size and the length of the black HoverTech cycle. It's just too long. But that's the only vehicle I actually have that can actually fit this thing, because I don't have any other Operation Overdrive units. But other than that, this thing is pretty sweet. I don't think I showed you how it interacts with the evil space aliens on this side.
Intruder alert.
That's all it does. The same thing it did in the cockpit. It's got not a seat, but it's got pegs to fit all the Operation Overdrive Rangers. Mercury Ranger, of course, I like to put him in the front because, I mean, this is his Zord after all. There I go again saying Zord. It's not a Zord. The Rangers can all be assembled on this thing, in which just a moment, and I will do that. So as you can see, it has room to fit all your Power Ranger Operation Overdrive figures from the Mission Response set, including Kandor and Moltor. Do I think it was worth $49.99 in the past? I'd say yeah, it was alright. I mean, it's an expanded universe vehicle, but other than that, it's pretty sweet. It would have been nice to see this bad boy in the show, and I guess you cannot consider the Rescue Runner, because this isn't the Rescue Runner. I mean, it looks like it, but it's not. If that was the case, it would have converted into the Megazord. Flashpoint Megazord. So, my final review of this thing, I'd say it's, is it worth it today? I say, meh, it's up to you. I mean, I'm glad to have it. It's nice. It was a nice additional piece to my Operation Overdrive collection, and it was just fun and nice the way it interacts with your figures. It rolls really well. So I can't really say that there's any problems with it. I mean, the way it also works with the cycle is also a big plus there. And not to mention, you also get an exclusive 5-inch Red Ranger along with the vehicle. Why? I don't know. I mean, it's just a repainted version of the Red Ranger, in which, of course, the only difference is this chest piece right here is not painted. But overall, yeah, I think it's still worth it. I mean, I wouldn't get it for $49.99. I tried to see if you could find it on eBay for at least $29.99 in package. So, you guys wanted something new? There you go. I hope you enjoyed this review. I will be coming back with more, so please rate and subscribe, and I may be back with more Operation Overdrive sets, so who knows. Until then, enjoy this video, and you all have a good day.